Hey guys, it's Chelsea from Little Mountain Ranch, and today it is such a gorgeous morning, so we decided we were going to take a hike up our little mountain to get some exercise and just to take in the sunshine before the cloud cover comes over again. And I realized I haven't actually taken you guys up the little mountain so you can see the beautiful view from up there. It's definitely worth the climb up the mountain for sure. So we have a lot of wildlife in our area. We have cougars and bears and wolves and coyotes. If we're going to go anywhere that is sort of away from the main area of the farmhouse where the dogs patrol, we bring some things with us just to keep us safe. Now, one thing is when we're going hiking, we're usually going with at least 10 people. So just by our sheer numbers, we're pretty safe. But just for additional protection, we carry bear spray with us. If you're going to use bear spray, or if you're going to have bear spray and use that as a form of protection, one of the things that I would recommend is that you get used to taking it out and taking the safety off. If a bear is coming at you, you don't want to be fumbling around with it and trying to figure out how to do it. And each one's different, but definitely practice that just for your own safety. The other thing that I bring when we're hiking is I bring a knife with us just for added protection. We also carry a bear bell, which I have attached to the backpack for my little one because she won't be able to hike for that long, but just a bear bell. It's not really necessary when you're hiking with this many people because just the sound of our talking is usually enough of a deterrent to keep the bears away. But since it is the time when the bears are getting ready to hibernate and are coming in off the mountains looking for food down in the lower areas, it's just wise to be protected and to just be as safe as you possibly can. If we were going to be going far off our property into the deep wilderness, then we would bring a gun with us, but we feel what we have here is adequate protection because we're actually still on our property. I also wanted to give you guys a little quick update on how things are going with our food pantry challenge, our 31 days of eating only out of our food storage. One of the things that I've been doing is making everything from scratch. So while I do have some things in my food storage that are sort of like pre-packaged kind of stuff, I don't have a lot of that, but I do have some. I'm trying to stay away from that and stick to making things from scratch and things primarily from our property. One of the things that I am noticing, and this is something that I would like to improve upon as far as our food storage situation over the winter, is that there's not a lot of fresh greens. We're still getting lots of kale out of the garden, but outside of that, it is frozen food. So I know I'm personally noticing the lack of a fresh salad, for instance. So one of the things that I mentioned this in a couple of videos ago, that we want to make an all-season greenhouse so that at least I can be growing, even if I'm just doing microgreens, but some way in order to be getting greens into our diet, fresh greens into our diet on a more regular basis. So that's an area I definitely want to improve on. One of the gaps that I've already noticed in my food prep, and this is just a little tip when you're planning, is there's a lot of us drink tea and coffee or have something that we do on a daily basis that is like a ritual or even an addiction in the case of caffeine. So normally when you're going to be eating out of food storage, it's going to be coming off the back of some stressful situation. And you don't want to exacerbate your stress by suffering from caffeine withdrawals or anything like that. And the reason that I'm speaking to this is because for some reason and somehow, some way, I forgot to buy Earl Grey tea bulk. I have green tea in bulk and black tea in bulk and some herbal teas in bulk, but I do not have Earl Grey tea. And Earl Grey tea is something that I drink every single morning. Somehow I ran out the week before and it just slipped my mind to get some more tea. What I'm doing is I'm drinking black tea with a little bit of bergamot oil in it, which is kind of helping a little bit. But I can imagine if it was a stressful situation, to have those simple pleasures, things that are kind of like a comfort food or a comfort drink or something like that for you. I just think that having that on hand is just an added bonus, an added luxury that can make a stressful situation a little bit easier to handle. So next video that I'm going to have coming out after this one is a tour of my indoor food storage. So some people mentioned in my last video where I posted the root cellar video, where's your potatoes, where's your squash? So the humidity level in our root cellar is very high. So I also have a cold room in my house that I can regulate the temperature of through a vent to outside, and it's also really well insulated. So I keep my squash and my potatoes in there, but I wanted to take you on a little tour of that and show you the types of foods that I have storage. And that video is going to be specifically dedicated to Mindy from Life Goes North, who is a self-admitted pantry peeper. That's what she called herself on one of the pictures I posted on my Instagram, which I thought was pretty hysterical because I am too. I love seeing the inside of people's pantries. So that'll be the video that comes out next for you guys. So let's head up Little Mountain, and I cannot wait to show you the view from the top. It's absolutely stunning. There's definitely significantly more snow up here than there was down there. Feels like a magical winter wonderland up here right now.
It's a log.
No, it's not abandoned. They're just down in underneath the ground.
I can see them.
Yeah, you can probably see them. Are they red ants?
They're like half black and their head is just red.
Look at all of them.
And it's way bigger than this.
What's that?
A rose.
A rose? It's beautiful.
Oh! Without its leaves.
You guys made it. And then over here is the lookout point right here. So.
And it totally was not a hard.
It wasn't a hard climb. It was for me, but maybe because I had baby on my back.
It was really hard for me. It was not fun getting lost twice in a row.
Yes, that is true. We did get This is a place that I come to when I need a little bit of solitude and peace and quiet. It's so gorgeous up here. Eventually, we would like to build a cabin up here that we can have for guests to come to, but also as a place to come to just to have a little bit of peace. But look at this, you guys. So these two fields down here, that one and that one, these are the fields that you can see when you're sitting on our deck, and our house is just way down here. And then there's the creek that winds away and goes off. And I could just sit up here and stare at this view for ages.
Hey, I never noticed we could see houses over there.
Yeah, can you see them? Yeah.
Hey, isn't that
Way over there. Wow. Hey, I can see our tractor too. You can see our little tractor way down here.
Yeah,
You've probably noticed that. You see that, you guys?
Yeah. Oh, now I can see it.
But we still can't see the house. Yeah, we can see some of our neighbors way over here and way over here.
Mom, you can see like that little green pasture along there.
It's so beautiful. Oh my goodness.
Look over there, Mom. They
Where?
should have logs there.
Oh yeah, you can see the log spot up over there, hey? On the neighbor's ranch?
And over there.
Yeah.
And right there.
I'm just showing you, we're walking along the top ridge of our property, and I'm just showing some of the different views as we walk along here. So this kind of gives you an idea of how we did our logging. So we have a bench here, and then a forested area, and then a little cleared space down here, and forest and cleared space down here.
So it's like branch?
Yeah, well, we really wanted to leave a lot of the forest and clear some areas for pasture land, and also to use as fire guards, places to be able to defend. And we also wanted to leave areas that we could set up if we ended up with forest fire in this area, that we would be able to fight the forest fire from, rather than just having it solid forest all the way down. Enjoyed this video, everyone. I'm happy to have been able to take you up to the top of our little mountain. It's such a beautiful place up there. I'm looking forward to one day when I can put a cabin up there so that guests can come and stay, and that I can have a place to go to retreat to when I'm needing a little bit of quiet time. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again in a couple days. Bye, everyone.